And he said, Arnold, you're in trouble. And they said, why? He says, you're number 3.
He was wild. Arnold was on cocaine that day. Contests are fixed. The only people who saw Arnold as a winner was the 7 judges and his friends. None of the audience saw him as a winner. He didn't deserve to win.
Mike Mentzer and Arnold were big rivals. Arnold won the 1980 Mr. Olympia over Mike Mentzer. And it was very, very controversial because Arnold came and bowled up at the last minute and entered the contest when the rules clearly stated that you had to enter at some time period before, but the rules were bent because it was Arnold.
If stated in words, these people's basic attitude would be, I want big muscles so badly. If I persevere and go to the gym slavishly every day, eventually I have to succeed. After all, everything I've heard in the culture, everything I've read suggests that if I'm relentless, if I'm a slave to my art, through sheer dint of unrelenting effort, I will succeed. Which is Arnold Schwarzenegger's favorite concrete-bound concept. Just keep trying, just sweat, don't ever give up, and eventually you'll succeed. You know how many people have failed with that idea? Every failure. Well, the joke is on them how pathetically wrong they are.
The 1980 Mr. Olympia remains one of the most controversial events in bodybuilding history. Arnold Schwarzenegger, a 6-time Mr. Olympia champion, retired from the sport in 1975 to pursue a Hollywood career. However, in 1980, he made a surprise comeback and won the Mr. Olympia title for the 7th time. This victory has been heavily debated by bodybuilding fans and experts, many of whom believe that Arnold did not deserve the win and only secured it due to his connections within the sport.
A friend was a promoter, and a lot of Arnold's friends were on the judging panel, and Arnold won the contest. And pretty much everybody in the sport knows and accepts that he shouldn't have won that contest. So it wasn't probably that great for him.
1980 Olympia, I was like, what? That's not the same guy that I really saw at World Gym. He wasn't the same. He was slightly off. That's Arnold, my hero, man. You know, would I tell you he should have won? Should he won? From my perspective, he shouldn't.
People were pissed off, right, that he showed up at the competition.
So he did actually gave a couple of harsh statements to Mike when Mike got pissed off, and they got about to get in scuffle. I was there. Ken Waller was next to me, and you know, Arnold made a comment to say, you know, Mike, what are you worried about? Look at how you let your belly hang on stage. And, you know, he told Mike something to piss him off because there was a complaint why they want to do it 2 different classes. They're about to really have physical fight. And everybody jump in the middle and stop them.
From what I read also, he was making a lot of comments on stage. He was like trying to throw people off when he was posing. Is that true? Have you heard something?
You know, I'm sure Mike Mentzer, rest in peace, was irritated, and he told him, I said, Mike, you come into the show, you were pregnant, you let your stomach hang, and you know, Mike Mentzer got pissed off. When you have a low body fat and you're being there, you get pissed off. I have been pissed off several times.
So I read that when Arnold won, they gave him the title, right? People got really pissed off. I heard that Frank Zane threw his trophy down, Chris Dickerson stormed on the stage.
I know
Frank. What was the
Zane,
atmosphere like at that time when Arnold won?
Well, yeah, of course, so many people got pissed off, and I honestly believe they have the right to get mad. I think something was done. Do I know exactly what happened? Why did Arnold win? Sometimes you have to remember, Arnold had a lot of fans. And he's Arnold. Everybody look up to Arnold. And so I hear that, you know, some of the judges loved Arnold, love him as Arnold. They didn't really care about his condition that day. They voted for him as Arnold, and that's not right.
Bill Pearl, a legendary bodybuilder and one of the judges at the 1980 Mr. Olympia, played a notable role in this controversy. According to Arnold, after the pre-judging round, Pearl approached him and warned that he was in third place. Pearl advised Arnold to improve his posing for the final round to have a chance at winning. Arnold took this advice seriously, practicing intensely and losing a few extra pounds through sweating. He believes that his improved posing performance in the evening session helped him secure the victory. Despite Arnold's explanation, many believe that other factors contributed to his win. At the time, Frank Zane was the reigning three-time Mr. Olympia champion and finished third in 1980. Chris Dickerson, another strong contender, finished second, while Mike Mentzer, who many thought deserved to win, finished fifth. This unexpected outcome fueled speculation about the integrity of the judging process. One of the most significant aspects of the 1980 Mr. Olympia was the clash between Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mike Mentzer. Mentzer, known for his intense and revolutionary training philosophy, was a rising star in bodybuilding. He had introduced the heavy-duty training method, which emphasized short, high-intensity workouts. Mentzer had placed second in the 1979 Mr. Olympia and was considered a top contender for the 1980 title. The tension between Arnold and Mentzer was palpable during the competition. Mentzer was known for his outspoken nature and had criticized the bodybuilding establishment on several occasions. Arnold, on the other hand, was the sport's biggest star and had a significant influence on the bodybuilding community. Their clash reached a boiling point during a pre-contest meeting, where an argument reportedly broke out between the two. According to various accounts, the argument was intense and nearly escalated into a physical confrontation. Arnold's remarks from a 2016 Arnold Classic seminar, where he discussed the 1980 Mr. Olympia with Kai Green, provided some insights but also raised further questions.
Bill Pearl was one of the judges, and he was kind of in charge of the thing. And we all know Bill Pearl, right? The fantastic bodybuilding champion. Like you do, boy. I highly respected his body. But he came to me after the Mr. Olympia in the afternoon, and he says, "Arnold, you're in trouble." And I said, "Why?" He says, "You're number 3. Yeah. But it reminded me so much because when I was competing in 1980 at the Mr. Olympia in Australia, by the evening he says, you have to be more ripped, you have to have a better posing or something, because remember the posing round isn't not until the evening, so you still have a shot. Well, I practiced, I tell you, I was like going crazy this a few hours between the afternoon pre-judging and then the evening show. I posed and posed and posed and sweat out an extra 2-3 pounds. And it came evening, I pulled it off and got the extra points with my posing and won the competition on the Olympia.
Arnold admitted that he was not initially on track to win and needed to pull out a trick. To do so, attributing his success to his posing in the final round. Despite Arnold's claims, many believe that Mentzer was the rightful winner. Mentzer's physique was impressive, showcasing a combination of size, symmetry, and conditioning that many felt was superior to Arnold's. However, the judges did not see it that way, and Mentzer's 5th place finish was a significant disappointment. The controversy surrounding the 1980 Mr. Olympia reflects broader concerns about the subjectivity and potential biases in bodybuilding judging. In conclusion, the 1980 Mr. Olympia remains a landmark event in bodybuilding history, marked by controversy, clashes, and lasting impact. The debate over whether Arnold deserved to win continues to this day, reflecting the subjective nature of the stir of the sport and the powerful influence of its biggest stars. The clash between Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mike Mentzer in particular exemplifies the intense rivalries and dramatic moments that define competitive bodybuilding. As the sport continues to evolve, the 1980 Mr. Olympia serves as a reminder of the passion and controversy that have shaped its history.